Well, the countdown is on. We're just a few days away from the biggest day of giving in York County. Give Local York kicks off this Thursday. Last year's 24-hour event raised over $4 million for nearly 300 local nonprofit organizations. And joining us now is Bernice from Chasing the Rainbows, just one of the hundreds of nonprofits involved in this year's Give. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Sean. Doing well.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. All right, so for people that aren't familiar with your organization, tell us what it is and how you got started.
Absolutely. So we're a nonprofit organization that offers daily support groups, mentorship, and care packages that include our resources for our support groups to families, couples, and individuals that are dealing with infertility, miscarriage, pregnancy loss, and then pregnancy after loss and trying to conceive after loss. So what we're trying to do is offer these daily support groups to these families that are going through it immediately.
And the families that are going through this, it's not an uncommon thing.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times it's internal and you don't really know.
It really is, yeah.
So how important is the work you're doing?
Absolutely. So we want to be there, pretty instant after their loss, because they're going home from the hospital or they're leaving their doctor's appointment and they're leaving empty-armed, or they're leaving knowing that their future has completely changed at this point, envisioning a life with their child. So what we're trying to do is get them pretty immediately after that to get them into the support. So we're doing daily check-ins and we're doing them weekly with the families and checking in. Also, making sure that they have a place twice a day to go to talk in an open forum that they can actually feel the support of other people that are going through the same kind of losses that they are.
And just to know you're not alone in this, it's got to be huge. All right, so we're talking about Give Local York. Obviously, the money is going to help. How's it going to help you and your county?
Oh, absolutely. So exactly, getting involved, being involved in this from a huge perspective is looking at, okay, how can we give back to all of our different organizations in the community that are servicing our community, right? So with our amount of monies that come to us, we are going to be continuing our support groups, but also offering more support groups. Also, we are looking for individual mentors, because we are mentoring these families, because it is that individual touch, and we're doing it based on their needs, not ours.
You were mentioning you need volunteers.
Absolutely.
So maybe somebody has gone through this and they want to then use their story to help others.
Absolutely, and that's how we got started, based on our loss. We lost our 5.5-week-old daughter, and going home from the hospital, and after we already had the funeral services set and all this, and we knew what we were using, it was very overwhelming days to come and weeks to follow, because what do you do? Your whole life was just shifted. So having those volunteers, and we have a whole program for them, that they go through, and then they can mentor these families, because that's what we're looking for, to bring a community all around this.
For you to then go and help other mothers and fathers that are going through something similar, what does that mean to you?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Well, one, it's so healing for us and for the other people that are volunteering and giving back in this organization, because most of us are near and dear to it because we've went through a loss. So with that said, going out there, getting this out there, spreading it to families and really getting it out in front of families. That's what we need. We want to be there and we want to be known the immediate after a loss is
Bernice,
happening.
thank you so much for joining us today. It's very important work. I know you guys are going to be out at First Friday as well, walking around, kind of talking to people.
And we'll be downtown. We're doing painting the rainbows on kids' faces, and then our awareness colors are pink and blue, so we're giving out cotton candy.
Awesome.
So come see us.
Great event. Hey, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We wish you the best of luck and Give Local York. Remember, there are some changes this year. Give Local York kicks off this week. It's from 9 p.m. Thursday to 9 p.m. Friday. In previous years, it was midnight to midnight. For more information, you can head to our website, fox43.com.